2018 Rolls-Royce Ghost Review. The good points of Rolls-Royce Ghost: refinement, ride quality, interior comfort, effortless performance. The bad points of Rolls-Royce Ghost: sheer size, running costs, expensive options. The Rolls-Royce Ghost is really a super luxury saloon that slots under the gargantuan Phantom and has been tasked with attracting younger buyers on the mark. Standing in the form of those plans are rivals such as the Bentley Flying Spur, BMW 7 Series, and Mercedes-Benz Class, these all available for even less cash. It's unlikely that average Rolls-Royce owner will probably be particularly thinking about comparative budgets in terms of buying cars though, they'll just buy both. For people who like the Ghost's smaller to get a Rolls nature, but would favor something more driver-focused, the Saloon's underpinnings also make up the basis with the Wraith Coupe and Dawn convertible. Rolls-Royce Ghost offers maximum luxury. Designed to remain truthful to the company's traditions, employing fine materials and offering ultimate comfort, the Ghost is impeccably finished and detailed throughout. It also uses a high-level air suspension system to offer the ride quality and refinement buyers expect. The Ghost includes a suitably impressive 6.6-liter V12 engine that advantages of twin turbochargers and direct fuel injection. These aid it in generating 570 horsepower in their least powerful form, sufficient to propel the Rolls in addition to vigor. An 8-speed automatic gearbox sends power to your rear wheels, plus the smooth shifting transmission helps the Ghost return 20.8 miles per gallon. That might sound excessive, but when you bear in mind that the Ghost weighs around 2 tons, it's not entirely unreasonable. With a variety of driver assistance systems, lots of grip and precise controls, the Ghost is capable around corners and remarkably quick. It may not have sports saloon-like handling inside conventional sense, however it makes every journey an experience, and yes, it's an immensely satisfying car they are driving. Vast variety of equipment and options. The Ghost can be an upmarket car and, consequently, it packs an expansive selection of standard equipment and optional extras. As standard, they are available in kitted features: Fortune climate control, cruise control, electric heated front seats, an electrically adjustable steering column, sat-nav and Bluetooth connectivity. Those that are looking for something a bit more individual won't be disappointed either. Besides an assortment of options like adaptive cruise control, Rolls-Royce gives a comprehensive customization scheme. It allows buyers to tailor their new Ghosts thus to their exacting specifications and, including bespoke fixtures and fittings. Ghost Series 2 updates in 2014. A midlife facelift brought on redesigned LED headlights, bumpers and bonnet on the exterior, plus comfier seats and further polished metal trim. Rolls-Royce announced the facelift as Ghost Series 2, nevertheless the suffix was dropped at the beginning of 2016 if the black badge was introduced. Under your skin, the Ghost gained suspension enhancements to boost the car's cornering ability and keep the ride comfort customers demand. The verdict: the Ghost can be an expensive vehicle that has few direct rivals. Cars with something approaching these degrees of luxury are much less expensive and will likely be of less interest. Essentially, this is really a Rolls-Royce for all those demanding something a little more athletic and compact. Add compared to that mix the prestige good thing about the double R signature and all sorts of the status signifying, and you have an extremely compelling purchase. Watch the entire Rolls-Royce Ghost Saloon review to find out how impressive this 4-door luxury express is. 2 states of tune for your 6.6-liter V12. effortless power and torque from low revs. Even more punch in Black Badge Edition. The Rolls-Royce Ghost's performance is remarkable, due to the car's size. There are two versions, the conventional car as well as the more powerful Black Badge. Rolls-Royce Ghost Performance. Powered by way of a 6.6-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine, the Ghost produces 570 horsepower and 820 Nm of pulling power at 5,250 revolutions per minute and 1,500 revolutions per minute respectively. The engine is predictably very smooth and there's little, if any, lag from the twin turbochargers. 0.62 miles per hour takes just 4.9 seconds, starting with an electronically governed 155 miles per hour. Drive is transmitted for the rear wheels through an 8-speed automatic gearbox, which shifts unobtrusively. Traction is maintained by large rear tires and a professional traction control system, helping keep your Ghost in order when accelerating hard. There's no manual override for your transmission, you must leave it to a unique devices. Muscular performance close at hand. Squeeze the accelerator and you're rewarded using a satisfying surge in speed. Even during hard acceleration, however, the engine remains quiet and smooth. A substantial 780 Nm of pulling power helps conceal the Rolls-Royce's bulk, while making the automobile feel effortless and flexible. Overtaking is quick and painless, even at motorway speeds. The intuitive throttle response system helps meet your power inside smoothest way you can. Put simply, the gearbox decides when you downshift and when you ought to hold on depending what it really thinks you need, for the way much the throttle is pressed and exactly how hard. It works wonderfully indeed. Like all the other Rolls-Royce models, an intriguing feature inside Ghost would be the replacement of the standard rev counter having a power reserve gauge. Although a somewhat needless change, it can add to that particular sense of occasion that permeates the Rolls-Royce. Ghost Black Badge packs more power. For the final in Ghost performance you'll want the Black Badge. This includes 612 horsepower and 840 Nm. The ability comes earlier at 5,000 revolutions per minute, as the torque is later at 1,650 revolutions per minute. This extra shove slices a tenth of the second off the 0.62 miles per hour time. Not really that the benchmark sprint is of particular interest for a standard Rolls-Royce driver, even so the extra urgency certainly comes in handy. Despite it being the sportiest four-door Rolls, the Ghost Black Badge still doesn't think that a performance saloon quicker, yes, though the emphasis might be more apparent inside the Ghost's superficial detailing. Confident as opposed to sporty handling. Impressive traction and remarkable composure. Black Badge adds extra driver focus. Although possibly not a primary consideration for buyers of luxury cars, honestly, the Rolls-Royce Ghost's handling is nonetheless very competent. Underpinning the Ghost is a semi-pro air suspension system that will sense the vehicle's weight distribution, allowing the auto to compensate for modifications in load, together with speed and direction. This is claimed to both improve comfort, and also the steering and vehicle's dynamics. The Ghost also offers myriad driver aids realistically work to both assist and protect the driving force. High quantities of traction mean confident composure. Around corners the Rolls-Royce Ghost offers up a good amount of traction. Its precise but very light steering makes the automobile relatively easy to put on the road, along with the car feels composed and confidence-inspiring. Body roll is minimized during cornering using a system called adaptive roll control, further improving handling and comfort. Stopping power originates from large ventilated disc brakes, fitted front and back, which permit the Ghost to halt quickly and effectively. The Ghost isn't what you'd call sporty, largely because weight and its particular steering sensation, but driving it is really a very satisfying and enjoyable experience. Improvements from 2014. Standard from 2014 was satellite-aided transmission. This uses data through the navigation to predict what gear the auto needs with respect to the radius of any corner or whether you're approaching a junction. Redesigned back and front suspension struts with new steering gear and dampers made the Ghost a good better steer, whilst the optional dynamic driving package comes with a yet more involving driving experience without wrecking the ride quality. Negating the issues that come about on account of its size, the Ghost is also an extremely easy car. Driving each of the controls remain very light. Black badge cars, however, make use of suspension and steering changes and bring about what Rolls-Royce calls extra driver focus, although to the most part it looks as opposed to feels sportier. The concise explanation well built. Extremely high material quality. Black badge cars more special. The Rolls-Royce Ghost comes with a comfortable, impeccably trimmed and superbly detailed interior. Sat behind the doubler insignia within the steering wheel, you're feeling utterly imperious. Every trip you create feels special. With a good amount of room both front and back, and myriad electrical front seat adjustments, it's no problem finding a supportive and cozy driving position. The tire adjusts electrically too, for both height and angle. One of the very pleasing elements of the cabin is the place uncluttered it really is, in spite of the equipment and alternatives on offer. A wood-trimmed cover conceals the multimedia display easily, giving the interior a satisfying classically upmarket look. Chrome surrounds towards the sun visor lights and also a soft-feel dashboard found its way to 2014, together with a solution to bring natural grain leather for the windscreen and rear pillars. Clear and easy-to-watch instruments. The Ghost's main instrumentation can also be pleasingly clear and legible, even when the dials can be a touch small. As you move, the controls are typical, relatively intuitive and understandable. Most with the multimedia screen's functions are on the odometer by the Spirit of Ecstasy rotary controller. Seriously. This has a touchpad for inputs, as an alternative to a touch screen, which attracts unsightly fingerprints at eye level. This all definitely makes the Ghost easy to push over longer distances, especially when combined with its effortless power and refinement. Visibility is acceptable. However, its high waistline and sheer size causes it to be difficult to maneuver, specifically in tight city streets. Judging the position in the corners of the automobile can also be tricky. Specify the 360-degree camera system for reassurance. Build quality, as you'd expect, is exceptional too, and everything feels solidly assembled and durable. Overall, the common Rolls-Royce Ghost equipment list doesn't make you wanting for additional black badge touches. Rolls-Royce sees that some of that customers will invariably want more, and catches the interest of this market together with the black badge. Inside, it's marked out by its aluminum-watched carbon fiber composite dashboard paneling, something this company claims is a bit more often seen around the surfaces of stealth aircraft. It's constructed by weaving the TH-watch before bonding it using the carbon fiber. 6 coats of lacquer finish it off. It's a striking effect. In addition, mid-air vents have a very darkened finish, and there's a distinctive black badge clock, with orange-tipped hands. Supremely comfortable seats. Eerily supple ride, even black badge guys. Few cars boast better comfort levels. Rolls-Royce Ghost comfort is, in all honesty, excellent. The manufacturer comes with an illustrious good, making some of the extremely refined cars around the world. Also it shows there's room enough for 5 adults to become transported in luxury, with substantial quantities of both head and legroom. Predictably, the cabin is calm-setting and quiet. There's little wind, road or engine noise. The driver also advantages of an elevated driving position, giving an increased view with the road ahead. This assists to make the Rolls-Royce an even more relaxing car to operate a vehicle over longer distances. Both back and front seats are supportive yet sumptuous, and electrically adjustable thigh supports for front seat occupants add an added level of cushioning. In the back, the seats are slightly angled towards one another to make conversation easier. The Ghost's ride quality is mostly very good too, while using air suspension and numerous electronic packages working well to damp out bumps and ruts within the road. Body roll is well controlled too, with passengers remaining comfortable around corners. Even the black badge, that's supposedly more performance-orientated, wafts around serenely. On rougher surfaces the Rolls-Royce remains composed, however, there can be some minor vibration on broken tarmac. Larger potholes may also transmit a dull thud over the cabin, but it really's a minor intrusion. In fairness, less than floating, it couldn't be considerably better. Luxury touches like thick floor carpet will further improve interior comfort. Overall, you'll fight to find a far more relaxing car traveling in, whether as a driver or even a passenger. Lavish standard spec. Black badge adds style. Lots and plenty of options. With an important list price and also a prestigious image to uphold, you'd expect Rolls-Royce Ghost equipment levels to get high, and they are generally. There are 3 models, Ghost, Extended Wheelbase and Black Badge, with myriad equipment and interior choices on offer. Standard Rolls-Royce Ghost Saloon equipment. There's no such thing for an entry-level Rolls-Royce. The automaker says you commission a Ghost instead of buy one, reflecting the highly customized nature of their vehicles. Best then to think on the following as issues you don't be forced to pay extra for on regular and extended wheelbase models. 19-inch wheels. Adaptive LED headlights. Ford's own climate control. Saloon with satellite-aided transmission. More inside the performance section. 10.25-inch multimedia screen. Spirit of Ecstasy rotary controller with known as 18-speaker bespoke speakers with USB, auxiliary and Bluetooth connectivity. 20.5 GB hard disk drive for music storage. Wi-Fi hotspot. Electrically adjustable heated leather seats. Electric windows. Cruise control. Integral umbrellas. The Black Badge car adds a number of styling changes. Dark chrome exterior trim, front grille, boot lid, finisher lower air inlet and exhaust pipes. Black Rolls-Royce badges. Carbon fiber composite wheels. Dark Spirit of Ecstasy. Technical fiber fascia. Darker interior trim, air vents. Specific clock. Uprated engine. More from the performance section. Optional Rolls-Royce Ghost Saloon extras. Several options are readily available for the Rolls-Royce Ghost, should you're feeling the need to be expanded on its salwachi impressive factory specification. Buyers may add systems like keyless entry, an evening vision camera, lane departure warning, high beam assistance and adaptive cruise control. Myriad luxury improvements are stored on offer likewise, including a couple of rear screens, veneered rear picnic tables and massaging cooled seats. There's a dynamic driving package that Rolls-Royce says increases the handling on the Ghost without impacting comfort, plus comprehensive customization facilities, enabling you to tailor your vehicle to your exact requirements and specifications, including larger 21-inch wheels plus more lavish interior materials. The most eye-catching upgrade surely would be the Starlight headliner, which adds a large number of white pinprick fiber optic strands to create the inside from the roof look like an evening sky punctuated with stars. However, you're essentially restricted because of your imagination and budget when it comes to commissioning bespoke finishes and cabinetry. Know your own cap rating. Strong and solid body. Lots of tech to help keep you safe. Unsurprisingly, your own cap hasn't tested a Rolls-Royce Ghost, as that experiment could be almost as expensive as crashing one into your Large Hadron Collider. That said, the Ghost should be an exceptionally safe car, most famously because it's so vast, but in addition because it really is built to an exceptionally high standard and comes with a host of advanced safety systems and design features to guard its occupants. The Ghost's steel monocoque body features side impact beams within the front and rear doors, while progressive rear crumple zones are widely used to dissipate the action generated inside a rear-end crash. Safety systems include multiple airbags, electronic stability control, cornering brake control, dynamic brake and traction control, anti-roll stabilization and anti-lock brakes. The Rolls-Royce also features powerful brakes, which halt the auto quickly and effectively. The Ghost additionally uses an advanced crash and safety management system to see multiple inputs and sensors, and will judge which security features to deploy, for instance seatbelt pretensioners and airbags, within the event of a car accident. This serves to boost safety. Seats for 5 but better with 4. A substantial vehicle in all of the dimensions. Boot space will do for your needs. Given that you might want to use the vehicle for long-distance business trips or executive meetings, you'd hope that Rolls-Royce Ghost practicality can be good. Fortunately, it's greater than serviceable. Partly as a result of its size, there's a huge amount of interior space, with a lot of leg and headroom for both back and front passengers. You'll find a good amount of storage space from the cabin, including multiple cup holders and good-sized door pockets. In the trunk there's space for 3 adults to take a seat in comfort. Nevertheless, it's better to treat the Ghost like a 4-seater, since it feels ashamed to create someone straddle the substantial transmission tunnel in that luxury car. Access on the rear seats is, however, excellent thanks to your rear-hinged coach doors that start to 83 degrees, and close automatically in the push of your button. This makes it very easy to enter and exit a corner of the Ghost. The Ghost's 13.4-meter turning circle and larger dimensions could make both parking and maneuvering difficult. This is further exacerbated should you're driving the Rolls-Royce inside a busy city center or down tight side streets. Be cautious about cramped multi-story car parks also, as the ramps between levels may be particularly hard to negotiate. It's all too very easy to end up wedged within an awkward spot, or unintentionally damage one in the large alloy wheels on aggressive curbs. Garage space shouldn't be considered a concern though. In the event you can afford a Ghost, you really can afford to build the right building to accommodate it. The car's boot space is really a substantial 480 liters, approximately the same as the Bentley Flying Spur and marginally under the Mercedes-Benz class, and ample to account with the vast majority of luggage requirements. Both front doors feature integral umbrellas, a neat touch so that you should leave your own personal umbrella rolling around from the boot.